Hello everybody. Welcome. Here we are. It's Arc Furnace Day. I hope everyone's well. Stefano, Chemical Life in the house. Mark Watkins, big up yourselves. Yeah, I hope you're all good. I'm feeling fine. I was super hungover yesterday when I finished editing that episode. Sunday ended up being some rowdy night. So today I feel great. I feel really fresh. You know, that like day 2 and you finally rid of the hangover. So I'm feeling fresh. Look at this thing. You see this here? It's gonna have to go. First order of business. Can we? Yeah. Climb up. Up. There we go. Very nice. So yes, I can see we're discussing what's going to happen with this arc furnace today already, and yeah, I mean, all these Zoom calls. I keep saying it, but using my webcam for Zoom calls where I've got to, like, bring the family in and like speaking to my parents and like, you know, doing the whole grandparents, here's the kids type thing, and you end up moving the webcam around and moving the screen, and I just want it focused for dank configuration. Right, so I need some of these things. I need this guy and this guy. Okay, just get rid of this nice and calmly. No surprises here, I hope. A cave in now in the middle of our base would be disastrous. So we want to avoid that at all costs, really. Okay, we should be able to do one of these here. Are they all definitely chiseled? Yes. Lovely. I think that's the bottom, right? So if let's see if we can pull this off. Very nice. Okay, good. So yes, we need lots of power today. Today's going to be about RF, and as you rightly point out, Stefano, we have nothing in terms of resources and supplies here for doing any building that we might want to do. We also need to think about how we're going to route this power around, because, well, it needs to plug in at the back here, so we probably need to put like another relay there. And I don't think we can get from there to there, so we might need to have a pillar, one of these. Might need to make another one of these guys. And so one thought I had, let's maybe just test this out now, just from a sort of design perspective. Oh. Eat the lemon. Thank you. Yep. Have a little drink. Oh. Okay. Very good. I think we might have one of those pillar things spare. Maybe we don't. We do. We have loads of them. So this could be interesting little design session here. I think, could one go on top of that? And how does that look? A little strange. But I would imagine that from up there, you have pretty good sight of that pillar. Okay, not... Yeah, I mean, yeah. If it's got... They have a little curve in them, don't they? The little bit of curve might mean that it touches the top of the arc furnace there. Yeah, parallel lines. Okay, so that's the thing, is that we would actually probably want to... Do we need 3 high-powered ones then, I guess? Your problem at the moment is the speed of RF transfer out of the battery. Yeah, sure. So we need to upgrade all of these low voltage things to high voltage. The arc needs 512 minimum. Okay, that's interesting. So here's what I'm thinking. And I think it kind of supports... So we don't need 3 high voltage. Okay, that's good to know. I think what I'm keen to do, because these two here can cover all the machines that we've got going currently. If almost everything is running together, these two and all this low voltage stuff, this network seems to work. So actually, maybe what the argument should be is we do the next two down, or we could do them on this side even, and they have their own power line that runs up this side and comes straight over to the arc furnace here. And that would be, yeah, dedicated high voltage line with two of these dudes powering one high voltage line to bring it into the arc furnace here. So they're kind of, we actually start separating out the purpose there. Yeah, because that, like you say, Stefano, if we don't do what I'm describing now, where we build more of these and separate them out, then we'll still have this bottleneck of high voltage when everything's on at the same time. So it kind of makes sense to have these arrays, you know, be kind of separated out a little bit. So we've got the materials to build two more of those today. Hold on, let me go and pick up this. I'm not convinced. Touching high voltage that is live with power will kill you. Controversial. Is this supposed to be an axe thing, maybe? Yes. So, interesting. I mean, who knows? There's so much to think about here. But like, we'll go down to our ingot vault and we'll just look at the decimation that's occurred down there. Little known fact, the word decimation is used very incorrectly, usually. People think to decimate something means to completely destroy it. It doesn't. Decimation means to get rid of 10% of something, hence dec. So it's a very widely misused phrase. There you go, that's Dank's fact of the day. I mean, it's like anything in language, though. Like, when you start getting all pedant, like, about language, it's kind of... People use words how they use them, and they mean what they mean to the listener. And when you say decimated, people take it to mean more than 10%. So, anyway. Yeah, interesting, nevertheless. Now, yes, Enough Bits, how are you doing? Welcome to the madness. Let's climb up on this guy. Let's experiment with putting these things in. Oh, they just go in there. Okay. Now, I presume that while we're not using it, they aren't going to lose integrity. I'm hoping it's not inefficient to just pop them in there while we wait. It'd be interesting to see how long those guys last as well. Interesting. Oh, yes. Defender's in the house. Oi to the 00 oi. How are you? How many languages do I know? Oh, man. I wish I knew more than just English. And to be honest, I barely speak English correctly. Yeah, look. So we've got these 6 water wheels. We will need 2 more kinetic dynamos to pull off what I'm trying to pull off here. And we'll probably want to get another one of these power banks. I reckon like another basic capacitor bank is going to be enough for what we're trying to do here. Oh, stop it. Do the plates only cost 1? Hold on. Is that true? Is that a thing? Like... We make them in our metal press, don't we? No, you still need a sheet to press them. They still take 2, I think, in this pack. Probably in like the real immersive engineering or something, they only take 1. But I think, yeah, in this pack, they still cost 2. And I think you get these dense ones, which are like, yeah, they're like double sheets. The language of the grind, yeah, indeed. So let's have a look at our shopping list for today, and then we know what like sort of amount of resources we're going to need to go out and gather. So basic capacitor bank, we want one of these. We can do most of that right now. In fact, I think we've got 5 ingots of iron. I think we can make this right now. I think we were left with 5 ingots, weren't we? Let's have a look at the quote unquote decimation down here. There we go. So 4 of those. We're going to need 4 of these guys. So that's 16 gold and 4 copper. We can do that, I think. Can I get up here? I don't think that went up through the roof. Yeah, the design of this place is shocking. That also went up through the roof. So yeah, I've been doing things like this, which is just like terrible, terrible design. What did I say? 16 gold, didn't I? Lovely. 4 copper, but all that's gone. We can get up here though. Let's see if we can find them up here. They often come flying up through the roof. Here they are. So then we need a load of redstone, and we can make our second battery, if you like. Basic capacitor bank. I think of them as a battery. This looks like a buffer for power, isn't it? Why am I just going autopilot going into that chest? We want to come over here. So we need, what do we need? Like 8 pieces and a block. Now, the ultimate test. Can you remember your crafting recipes? 4 of those. I think he's done it. Let's see if I can get this first try. I think they go there and there. I think that iron is the corners. Okay, beautiful. So that's one thing. And then we need the kinetic dynamos. We're going to need 2 of them. Kinetic girdle of shielding. Okay. 3 ingots of iron. Game over. 4 ingots of iron. Double game over. Okay. The next tier bank is a good question. I just think the 1,000,000 is enough for now, but let's have a quick look. Basic, then so that the normal capacitor bank goes up to 5 million, and then there's a vibrant one with 25. Oh yeah, that's right. So it's just this. You can upgrade your old ones. Okay, so arguably we should do that because we've got 2 of these guys now. The double layer capacitors and some energetic alloy, which we can make energetic alloy, I think. Yeah. So arguably we should do that because then we'll store 5 million for everything, rather than having 2 separate 1 millions, totaling 2 million. We can just have one big battery that everything feeds into for 5 million. The question is there enough slots on one box? Because then we're limited by the number of... The arc furnace will smoke 1,000,000. Yeah, but we'll be generating it at the same time, won't we? So I'm thinking that'd be fine. The thing I don't want to... The reason that having 2 separate lines is probably got some advantages is when the arc furnace is absolutely kicking it out, having everything else that we might want to be using at the same time on a separate line is going to mean that the arc furnace doesn't sort of impact our productivity elsewhere. Even if it's crawling along slowly, everything else is still running nice and pretty. So I think for now, because it's also going to take more resources, it's not just using these 2. We're going to have to make a double layer capacitor, which is more of these. It's all more spending. For now, we'll just leave the 2 separate 1 millions. Wow. Yeah, so at the moment, the 2 water wheels generates... They're one, like each array of 3 is 114 RF per tick. So we're doing like 228 at the moment. It is expensive, yes. Welcome, Killian, to the mix, to the fold. This thing is super expensive. I was posting it all over Reddit yesterday. I was like, this is Reddit worthy. Put a little post in the Feed the Beast subreddit. Put one in the main Minecraft subreddit. I didn't put links to videos because people get touchy about that, understandably. But yeah, I was doing a little Reddit boasting. I don't know if anyone ever has done this in survival mode in Terrafirmacraft Reloaded before. I certainly haven't seen anyone on YouTube having built this thing in Reloaded. I'm sure it's been done on multiplayer servers and stuff. But, yeah, single player, I don't know. So, for now, let's just put that there. That'd be nice. We'll remember it's there. Now, I can put these back. It's bits of gold. So the question is, do we want to build the next two of these? Further down we do, and we need more kinetic dynamos. So let's imagine that we put two more directly below it, which I think is the easiest thing to just keep digging down for now. We put two more directly below, and then we have we maybe dig down this row here so that then the cable could run up and to the side, and then the separate thing can come at the front, or we just, in fact, no, because we're gonna have a separate. So much to so much to think about here. Very interesting. An array of cheap coal engines. Yeah, it's probably not a bad shout. Look into that stuff. I just think that if we start going down that road, we're not future-proofing ourselves, because we want everything automated, and having coal machines is going to mean that there's this like level of dependence on going out and mining coal. Whereas if we can do it all with passive energy creation, that would be really nice. Somebody said, just like, even if it's not the most efficient thing, just because it would look cool, we should maybe think about a windmill atop that. Like where that tree is there, put a windmill up there. I kind of agree. I think that would look really cool. So I kind of agree as well. Like that could be something we could look into. It wouldn't probably generate as much power as our water wheels do. It would be more for show. Maybe we wouldn't even cable it into anything. Just have it there for show. But yeah, it could be interesting. Yeah. 20 times 3. I think 20 times 3 we could do. I mean, we're pretty high up, aren't we? Like, why 174? Each of these is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we counted it. It's 8, isn't it? 6, 7, 8. And it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just digging down to bedrock from here. Should we do that first so that we feel like we're making some progress? We'll just dig a massive pit here. And then we should probably go out and get some resources. Wondering if there's anything we can leave going in the background. How much sand do we have? We could start generating more sand. It's always wise. There's quite a lot here. Let's move it all over here. See how much we've actually got. Is that guy full? Yeah, sweet. And maybe we should make a new blue steel hammer. I'll do that off camera, don't worry. I'm not going to like spend the stream just doing AFK farming. But we'll do that off camera, definitely. Do a whole nother batch. Because that will get us like 140 odd ingots of iron. That's going to be way better than going out mining. Like... yeah, definitely. Okay, and then we need a drink. That's what we need. But yeah, it was the thing that really surprised me. I knew the arc furnace was going to be expensive. The thing that really surprised me was, my god, this one. The industrial squeezer is so expensive for what it is. So expensive. Okay, we take that out. I think I want to make another one of those. It's really annoying me having to keep moving it around. Super expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive. Okay, well, we can do that after we've probably done more AFKing. So we can bring it over there. Let's have a look at our... Yeah, there's nothing over here. Grab this guy. So we actually need to bring some of the sand. Yeah, let's just do all of that. That seems like a good amount. Get that going in the background. Lovely jubbly. Is that working? Yep, perfect. Yes, SMF, welcome. Daddy chill. Nice name. Is that your father? I am your father. No! Okay, let's dig a massive hole. Who's up for digging a hole? If you place capacitor banks next to each other, they make a multi-block. Hello. That could be interesting. We'll definitely experiment with that. Okay, look at this. We're losing power here. How? Minus 29. That's just from having... Is this guy munching power or something? Hold on. This is only this. This is the only thing running. This thing has never taken more power than... What? This thing's never used more power than we produce. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. What's gone wrong? What? Why? Oh, there we go. What? It's like I needed to go down there and refresh the ting or something. There we go. Now that one's filling back up. What just happened? That was as if none of the water wheels were working at all. When it got like, because this thing, I'm pretty sure this thing only uses the 20, like minus 29 or something, whatever it was showing. Now we're back up to 0. I think that was just like a refreshing glitch or something. Empty your inventory first is an excellent shout if we're going to dig a massive hole. I like your style. Let's get rid of these guys. Yeah. You want me to talk to you about water wheels, huh? Well, whatever floats your boat, my friend. Whatever floats your boat. That was weird. Hey. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, let's find somewhere to throw all this crap. I think we use this chest often to put our rubbish in. We don't have any food on us. We're going to want that. Fine. Yeah, let's just go grab some food. And then I think we'll be good to go. Crosses chunk boundaries. So the chunk needs loading in first or something, you reckon? Maybe. Anyway, it's working now. We might just have to keep an eye on it when we log in and out in future. Whoops. I think I want that one. Oh, I don't have my knife. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just have a nice bit of onion. Do we have a spare knife in here? No. We'll just go grab it from that chest we put it in a minute ago. Well, the mustache is definitely more like just default It's like I have facial hair because I'm lazy. It's because I don't shave. It's not because I choose to do something specific. This is getting surreal. But this is like, it's only just gone like 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. The conversations make me feel like it's sort of 4 a.m. on a Saturday. Anyway, right, let's dig a hole. Okay. I've just this morning rediscovered those, like, I don't know how you say it, Jay or Jai Paul songs. I think they come out in like 2011, 2012. So it's been a good decade since I last had a good session on those tunes, but they are so good. There's a tune called BTSTU, I think, and a tune called Jasmine by Jai Paul, which is like JAIPAUL. There's such amazing song. Like, the production is just like otherworldly. Really good. Can we get back even further here? No. I think that's the back then. That must be the back side, so to speak. Now, I kind of need to remind myself what we did. I think this is fine. Okay. I want to get in there and have a look, but then I'm going to get stuck. Or, like, get mangled or something. I guess, in theory, if we do this, then we'll see. Yeah. This is exactly how I did it. And then we just go, yep. So then we want, like, that, and that. And then let's just close it up for now. And that's what we want to tile. But we only need to dig 2 more. So we don't need to go down for ages. Yeah, I think it is time to daddy chill. We're here to play Minecraft. And, you know, potentially have some surreal conversation to a point. Let's think about this, because we want to, yeah, get rid of everything up to here. Right, and then it's everything here. So like that, there. Right, those are our city limits, if you like. Just do that. Wait, no. I was gonna break that one there accidentally. It's not what we want. So we just need to do this. Keep it cash. In fact, we don't even need to be breaking these, because are they just going to come straight down? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So we don't need to do, we just literally just need to do here. Okay, well that's reassuring. So let's fill these in so we know what we're doing. Huh. Where's my... Here we go. And then likewise over here. Ugh. Okay. So need to focus here. So we just want to, I guess, keep going like this. Get all of these. Oh dear, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Ugh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Perfect. So I need to actually count. So it's saying that's the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we just need to take one more layer off, and then that the layer below that is a floor. So that's cool. So we're gonna block up all of these, but we won't. Oh yeah, we'll destroy these ones here, and we want to go like that and like that. Okay, and then we come in here and destroy these guys, and then we can go down another layer. It's getting dark, and I put all my torches somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna be very dark down there. We need to go get some torches. In fact, let's just steal you. Okay, grand. Right, and then get those. Nice, nice, nice. So then, just like we have done above, we'd want to put these here and those there, but that is going to make it very dark. That's very dark. Okay. Right. Perfect. And then, can we get in there? We can. Good. Get rid of these guys. Yeah, and that's our top layer. And we can just come along here doing our 9s. And I think what should happen then is, because I destroyed those blocks at the front, we should pop out. Because there'll come a point where that curves upwards. Oops, what am I doing? It's a nice way to get some smooth blocks, you know. They're all good. There we go. So actually it isn't open to the elements, but we can... Yeah, we can be sure. I guess, you know what? I guess we do want to make more of a hole than we've got. Hello. Because, like, it kind of makes sense, to be honest, that we, like, just dig this whole area out. Potentially. I think that tree can certainly go. There's no place for this tree in here. Be gone. Oh yes, that's what I forgot the other day as well, is that this bit comes up too, like that. Yeah, I think we want like a certain perimeter around it that we take out, you know? Probably those blocks. Like, yeah. Why don't we just do up to there? Because it gives us like, we want to be able to. What? Oh, it's stuck to the wall. Oh, I see. Okay, that really confused me. Yeah, there's one. Okay. Is this gonna work? This kind of formation? I think so. Because remember, things have got to look cool too. Can't just be all... Right, and then these guys. Can't just be all function. Need a little bit of form in there too, in equal measures. Okay, good. TFC cave-ins are constant for force of nature and stress, particularly if you choose to like build your base inside a like big rocky overhang. That's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Bang that out. Can do this. So all of these just need to be made into... Okay, so we need to work on those. Okay, nice. Get rid of that guy. So yeah, our little space outside here is perfect. So we come down 3 here. We might need a new, whatever this thing's called, chisel. Before too long. Yeah, Sterling generator. Lava. That's interesting. Or there's a like, is it called the geothermal generator or something? There's like one where it draws power from having lava and water touching. That's kind of interesting. Right. Very good, very good. Be nice if we could make this guy faster. Redstone makes it fast, so we could modify it again with even more redstone. Could be interesting. This is, yeah, this is a lot. A lot of smooth stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7. So we need to just shave 2 more layers off. Yeah. We need to have a little sleep as well because it's very dark. Unless we just put our 1 torch up. Yeah, that's fine. I'm always wary that sleeping is just like a way of wasting food. You just lose a load of time, lose a load of hunger. It's like, I should have just worked through the night. So yeah, I think we're going to have to go out mining after this. We can go back to that spot where I found the limonite in the episode from yesterday. I think there's still quite a bit more there, probably. But the other thing we could do is we could take another gunpowder barrel with us. Because I think we've probably got enough to make another gunpowder barrel now. So that should be a bit of a laugh. Okay, get that. Get that. Immersive comes from making a water pump. How many water wheels deep? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think for now, we're just going to make 2 more because that's what we've got. So that would mean, I think, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this would be 8, yeah. So we'll just do all of that. But I think it's here. Just going to do that as well. Just to kind of, wait, hold on, see. Just to kind of mark the point so that if we're digging from underneath later, we kind of know where we're at. But I think we just need to make a little shopping list here. Okay. We'll grab all of this. Okay, that should be perfect. I mean, I can't get out. We should put ladders up here. Can we do that with this? I can't remember. We don't have. We do have our hammer on us, and our knife. I think there's a way, isn't there? Twags. I don't think you get very many. I think we get 25 sticks, right? Yeah. Pathetic. 9 pieces of ladder. That's probably still enough, given we can use every other one. Okay, gorgeous. Alright. Hello, Samuel. That's it's an interesting point. Well made. Okay, so yeah. Here's our shopping list then. We need 2 of these kinetic dynamos. And each one is 4 ingots of iron, so that's 8 ingots of iron. And yeah, a load of copper, which I think we've got. I think we'll be alright for copper probably. We need to look at the high voltage stuff. So the connectors and the relays are different. Okay, platinum ingots are fine and hardened clay is fine. Insulating glass. We need iron dust. Okay. So for 8 of these, so we're going to probably need like 2 of those connectors at least. But that's platinum, so that's not a problem. So this iron, we will need 3. And then we need 4 pieces of iron dust there to make that recipe twice. So that's 1 more ingot. So for this we need 4 ingots of iron. Plus I already said we needed 8. So that's 12 ingots of iron now. And then the wire coil is also made of platinum. Okay, fine. I think that's alright then. So 12 ingots of iron we need to go out and get to kind of start experimenting with this thing. That's all we need. So I think we can do that. And do we have an ingot or 2 downstairs already? I think we might. Very, very interesting indeed. Drank. Let's have a look at our... Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to look at. Okay, zinc. So that's sphalerite. And I wonder, is there a particular type of gravel that we can sift that gives us, that plugs some of the holes that the dust leaves? So a really obvious thing that we don't get from the sifting of dust is sphalerite. And everything else we either get from the dust or we can craft it ourselves. Nickel. There's another one. Okay. So we need to see if we can find a type of gravel that gives nickel and sphalerite together. Now, sphalerite I think is fairly common. I think the one that isn't so common is the nickel. So maybe I should search for it that way around, but there's only 6 of these to look at anyway. Also, do they have different chances in different rock types? No, it's always 5%. Silver from that one. Doesn't look like there's one that gives nickel as well. Let's have a look. So that's called, the nickel's called garnierite. Interesting. It's only gabbro. Okay. So we'd need to sort of be looking at using like gabbro and say schist or whatever the zinc one is. If we wanted to just generate zinc and nickel at the same time, yeah, well, I don't think we can. Anyway, I wanted to check our platinum reserves. Platinum reserves are looking good. There's 1 ingot of iron there. I said we needed 12, so we need to go out and find 11 ingots of iron. Okay. Alright, well let's go and see if we can't get 11 ingots. If we can get another 4 stacks of 16 out of the mine there, that'd be good. Let's get rid of the dirt that's in here. We got a lot of schist gravel here. which would actually give us, I think I've been, yeah, storing stuff in here. Yeah, that could be quite interesting because I'm pretty sure, in fact, no, I want to do, so I'm pretty sure we did see that, didn't we? Schist gravel will get us sphalerite, it will get us tetrahedrite as well. Graphite, interestingly, as well. I laugh in the face of grinding. This is very true. I need to catch up with what you lot have been talking about. Mob farm iron. So here's the thing about mob farm iron is that we mostly get pig iron from the mob farm. We get very, very small amounts of iron. You can, let's say you spend how much time you spend at the mob farm. I'd say for each stack of 32 pig iron we get out, you maybe, if you're lucky, get 1 ingot of regular iron. It takes a very long time. You can't get any of the bigger chunks from anything else, can you? Like poor sphalerite, just from that crusher recipe. Same goes there. Yeah, okay, so yeah. So we could definitely sift all of this gravel to give us a bit of a sphalerite boost if we wanted to. It's not particularly urgent, and like I said, I'm not going to do like AFK sifting and that on a live stream. Hello, Wilma. You all right? Daddy. I'm working, Wilms. Well, kind of. Cute. That was my daughter. She's getting told off now for coming up while I'm working. Let's go. Let's go to that. Oh wait, let's get some food. I mean drink. I mean, yeah, that. Oh dear, it's not very much there. I think we had some spare water here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Oh wait, you know what? I bet all this finished. So it did. Did I move the capacitor already? Yes, I did. Yeah, the hammering can't be automated, but the thing is, the hammering... So in this whole process, the hammering wasn't really a problem. Firstly, to solve the problem of potentially destroying our base, we just stand right at the limit here of touching the block. So then once there's no more sand left to place, we can't break the blocks behind it. And apart from coming back into like eat or drink, because the mining fatigue slows the process down considerably, you can actually just leave this thing running for quite a long time with like an auto clicker on, and it just does it like that. I can easily do this, say like while I'm eating dinner. Like I can go just like set this off, go downstairs, cook, eat a meal with my family, come back up, it's done. Like it's completely passive. The sifting, we need a golem, or we need to add, like I said in the episode, that mod that pulls stuff in from your main inventory when you run out of a certain thing in the hotbar. Or Louie Lou pointed out we could get like an auto scroller on the mouse wheel, and that way we could at least do 9 stacks at once. But I can use them on my alarms, yeah. So I think it's like the golem is a nice touch. But anyway, the other option to automating the hammering, which I think was an idea Stefano had, was to actually add like a crusher recipe for like crushing sand down into dust. But the thing is, if we start doing that, given how kind of exploitative this whole method that we've come up with is, I kind of want to play by the rules of the pack. Like adding in more recipes to make it even more, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't probably quite sit right with me. adding in recipes when we're already pushing the limits of what is kind of realistic here. But I mean, I have nothing against doing what we're doing, because I think we're just playing the game. Start adding in recipes to it when it's not like the recipes we've added have been things that are clearly broken, like for example, or not, maybe not broken, but either it's broken or they simply didn't want us to use enchantment tables at all. So we had to add a recipe in to get vanilla bookshelves because the Terrafirmacraft ones weren't working. It's not even they didn't want us to use enchantment tables. They put the recipe for the enchantment table in and it works, but only for level 1 enchants. So that just seemed broken, and it was a grind to get that thing anyway. So adding in the recipe to get the vanilla bookshelves seemed reasonable. Adding in like a crusher recipe to like auto-generate dust feels like, firstly, we would be foregoing the blue steel cost of the hammer as well. But that's just quite extreme, I think. So I don't mind doing a bit of AFK farming, exposed limit, like that's the ticket there. See if we can't get ourselves 11 more ingots. What's down there? Oh yeah, that's where our original farming plot was. From up here, the trees look like ants. Wait a minute, they are ants. You haven't left the runway yet. I know what you mean. The pack is kind of obviously incomplete. But don't you think like automating the production of the dust just feels... I mean, I know we've really did, like, the grind was so intense to get the crusher going. We've done a lot of this stuff very legitimately, and we've earned it. I 100% agree with that. But I don't know. Like, it just becomes so OP, doesn't it? If we can just generate. Huh. I could have been paying a bit more attention though, I think. It's crashing into the side of a mountain. Funky. Like, areas like that, we should come by with like 2 or 3 elevators and like create another jumping post, It'd be cool. I know what you mean, Stefan. I know what you mean. Maybe we should set ourselves a like some kind of milestone that we have to hit to earn adding that crusher recipe. Would be interesting. Okay, yes, there's still a fair bit here. Let's try and light this place up a bit. It's a bit of a stupid place to put a second torch. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there's so much exposed here. We created a huge cave-in just before we left yesterday, or whenever it was I finished recording. Is there anything underneath here? Yeah, I could smell it. There we are. Ow. So you only get the Thorncraft shards. Yeah, it's true. You do get multiple versions of the same metals. It's kind of strange. I don't know. I think like for me, I tell you what I'm scared of is like it being a slippery slope of suddenly then we're just actually just changing everything. You kind of, to a certain extent, in order, well, for me to feel like satisfied by completing particular challenges or whatever, I kind of have to feel like I'm playing by someone's rules, you know? If you can just customize all the rules yourself, then like I could just, you know, take that to such an extreme of just like, well, you know, I just want to have the resources, just go into creative mode. So there's kind of something about being constrained by what's here when I got here, you know. It was like that when I got here. That kind of thing. But I don't know, I'm a little conflicted by it all, I must admit. There are a number of options. This place is a mess. Oh. Yeah, we haven't fixed the Ardite and Cobalt thing yet either. That's something where I would add recipes. That's like, that is broken. Literally, like, there's no way you can say that the mod maker intended it to work like that. Yeah, no, I understand, man. Like, it's definitely a fair discussion. The thing is that I suppose AFK grinding is the kind of thing where I'm like breaking the rules anyway, really. Like, if we were going to be playing like a real kind of hardcore survival experience, like AFK grinding isn't something that like a human being could do. You can't just be like, I'll just stay up all night hammering sand and just fall asleep while I do it. You know, it doesn't work that way. Should we cause another cave in and see if we can see if we expose some more here? Because there's none of it on the floor, so there's no risk of losing any to cave in. So let's just mess about. See what we get. I think that caused somewhat of a chain reaction. Come on then. There we go. I don't think it even exposed anymore. Rubbish. Maybe we should do a cheeky prospecting pick here. Still large here. Not very large. How much did we get? Only 3 ingots. Damn. Yeah, we kind of, I think the thing is it is a slippery slope potentially, but we also want to make the whole experience enjoyable, and I think it's just balance, isn't it? It's like everything in life. There isn't one leading principle that should guide this. It's not like the rule is make new rules. It's kind of like, well, and the rule isn't never make new rules. But actually, it's a question of balance. It's a question of getting all of those different elements working in cohesion. Yeah. Wood to gold, you say? I've been wondering what we should do with all those sticks. 1 stick equals 1 gold block. Now you're talking. Okay. Oh man. This. Okay, there's 1 more piece. And that will take us up to 4. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's actually a few more pieces over here. Interesting. Excuse me. I think we need a torch over here. Yoink. We could just go wandering looking for a new source. Is there anywhere, like, where's the nearest spot on the map that's kind of like unexplored turf? There isn't a lot of it, is there, that's close by? Up there, that's actually quite, like, relatively close to our base. Should we head north? Let's head up through there. There's quite a lot of space there as well. Calvin and Hobbes reference. No, not deliberately. There's only one rule, and that is there are no rules. Yeah. Random question, what editing software do you use? Oh my god, if you don't want to hear a story about editing software, my editing software has been pissing me off recently. I use a program called VideoPad. It's very cheap. I just went for the cheapest thing I could, and I got it back in October. But when I first started my channel, which was 3 years ago, I did like about 2 or 3 months of stuff, about 3 years ago, and then just stopped. And back then, I was using... Don't tell anyone. I was using a cracked version of VideoPad. I think it was version 4.58. And then I legit bought version 8 or whatever it is on Steam for like 30 quid. Back in October when I started YouTubing again, because I was like, I don't want the cracked version. Sometimes it was a bit dodgy, it wouldn't always open straight away, and I just wanted an upgrade as well. The version 8 looked cool, and I just thought 30 quid's nothing, like let's be legit about this. So I bought it. Now, the remnants of the like cracked files of version 4 keep like messing with it. So every time like VideoPad gets an update from Steam, there's like a chance that when I open it again, it's like trapped in version 4. And in version 4, I don't have all my new like templates and stuff. And then like it will update again, and I'll be back in version 8, and I'm like, okay, good, I've got version 8 again now. And then it updates again, and bam, back to version 4. And it is so annoying. And so you can tell. You will be able to tell when I'm trapped in version 4 of VideoPad because A, episodes take longer to come out. I finished recording the episode that went out yesterday on Friday, but the editing process is much slower in version 4, and version 4 just runs slower. And I don't have my templates and things. So you can tell because the episode's slow, but also you can tell because at the start, I have the DankNStein logo, and then I have the screen with the black screen just with the Terrafirmacraft Reloaded logo. And when I don't have my templates, that logo is a bit more stretched. And when I'm using version 8, it's like sits more nicely in the middle of the screen. So yeah, you can tell when I'm trapped. And basically what I need to do is get Adobe Premiere and start using some proper software. And I'm also looking at getting a green screen, so we're going to probably migrate out of this little box that I have in the corner, and away from having a little box to just having me floating in the corner there. Because I worked out recently how to add the little N logo for the subscribe button in the bottom right, which if you haven't done already, clack the thing and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Yeah, so because I've got the little N subscribe button in the bottom right, I don't really need the branded box with my head in anymore. So I'm thinking, upgrade to Premiere, get to like Premiere Pro, whatever it's called, the Adobe package, get a green screen going. And to do the actual recording, to record the raw files itself, I use OBS. And the same goes for streams now, I'm using OBS right now. OBS is a fantastic piece of software. And I use I've got like a plugin for it now. I can't remember what it's called. It's some like extra version that has a few extra like bits and bobs in it. I set it up for when I was doing the charity stream so that I could get the charity overlay thing. Hey, is this where we like ended up being jumped by a bear that time? I think it might be. DaVinci Resolve. Okay, I might have to look into that. I've not heard of that one. Thing is, now I'm actually with VideoPad, I'm pretty fast. Like, I know what I'm doing. So what my ideal situation is just to somehow, I might have to reinstall Windows to get rid of all of the, like, you know when you crack software and it fucks with your like config files and stuff. I've got no idea how to like remove it, and I'm sure that's why it keeps locking into version 4. So it might have to be a reinstall Windows thing in order for me to just get version 8 working properly, which is kind of a disaster. Anyway. Okay, so we're nearly to the spot that we wanted to start looking at here. We should be keeping our eye out for iron on the floor anyway. This biome is just mad, bruv. Look at it. Mad thing. I like it though. It's a cool look. I mean, there aren't any ores on the floor in here by the looks of things. What's this? Quartzite? Yeah, okay. Have we even looked in this ravine before? We might not have, you know. That's like Thormcraft Cinnabar. Some dogs. Oranges. Interesting. Let's see what's up here. Magic beans. What do the magic beans do? Can we grow a beanstalk? Go and meet a giant. Slightly tempted to go back and just have a little look. See what we can find here. Do a little magic bean hunt. Tomatoes there. Bits of copper on the floor here. It's kind of interesting. Grow aspect. Okay, interesting. That still sounds very useful. I'm keen to do a little bit. Whoa. Keen to do a little bit more Thormcraft as well. Fairly soon. I'm just still in behind the scenes, like working my way through all the research. Having fun with that. Is that because I walked past the mushroom thing? I think it is. I think you start tripping when you walk over those mushrooms. Okay. I don't see any beans, I must admit. Yes, Gustavo, welcome. Looking up trees. Huh. Okay. I presume the greatwood trees, because they're the like most magical, aren't they? The most Thormcraftian. Colour of the leaves in this biome is so nice. I don't know what you'd call it, that kind of very blue-green. Might have to admit defeat on this one. Just can't see anything of the sort. Yeah, I can't see him. We'll move on. If it gets to the point where we really need them, at least we know where to come back to. No worries. It's worth having a look, man. Like, all of these various little suggestions and tips and ideas are vital. Fire. I didn't bring any of my wand or anything with me. Don't. Also, the nodes that are this far away, I don't know how useful they are. Also, they seem to be everywhere. Now that we've got these glasses on, I thought they were really, really rare, but now we've got these glasses on and we can see them wherever we go. The goggles, whatever. They're not rare at all. They're everywhere. So that's good. Also, guys, something really exciting. There's going to be a video uploaded tonight. It's going to be episode 1 of the new Terraria series. Got a little bit of editing to do. Episode 1 takes us through the whole of day 1, and then the morning of day 2 I build a little starter house on the surface. And we're playing a medium core master world. So it's a separate game. I'm doing a single player run through basically for the series that I'm going to do. Whereas the other day on the live stream we were just doing some multiplayer fun and games with softcore character. But yeah, for my series it's going to be a single player game. Medium core means that the characters drop their items on death, which I'll probably regret, because we'll get into some pretty funny death loops, I'm pretty sure. There's a creeper there now. This is all bad, like, we need to just get out of here, but the problem is we can't go that way because it's a scary biome. But I want some wood to make a boat with. Let's go this way. So yeah, I'm really excited, and this series is going to have the same production values as the Terrafirmacraft series does. So they're going to be 20. I think they're going to be slightly shorter episodes. Terraria be 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm going to experiment with that that kind of format. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Chop it down quicker, 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 quicker. Perfect. Did I have the space in my inventory to pick that up? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So we normally do like half-hour episodes with TFC, but with Terraria we're going to sort of do 20-minute-ish episodes. But other than that, the production values are going to be identical to TFC. So we're going to have montages, original music, original pirate material, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I'm kind of really excited to start the series. And the starter house I made looks pretty jokes, if I do say so myself. Gustavo, the purple biome is called the Taint. It's a Thorncraft thing. It's very similar, I suppose, to the vibes we get from like Corruption or Crimson in Terraria. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's scary. There are baddies there that we don't want to get involved with. Tentacles come out of the floor and grab you and shit. And it spreads as well. This biome spreads. I think once you get very, very deep into Thorncraft, you can do things to keep the spreading of it at bay and to cleanse areas of it and stuff like that. But we're not near to being able to do that yet. So for now, we just really avoid it. What's this? Dolomite. Okay, yeah, so we're back in that starting area. Let's see if this one will give us his pick. No, apparently not. Okay. Well, we have explored a bit of this area. I think we just keep heading north, like, we're going to get into some pretty new territory pretty quickly here. Ah! There's a seed that gives you both Crimson and Corruption. Wow, that's amazing. No, I've already started and I didn't use that seed. I just used a random one, whatever I was given. Get what you're given, you know. Later on, we could maybe take our character into another world. We could maybe set ourselves like an arbitrary sort of goal. Let's say we need to collect a certain amount of resources or whatever to teleport ourselves into a second world where we could go and get the other type. Did I just put salt water in here? No, okay, good. The other thing I would say on the conversation you're having Defenders and Stefano regarding the like smoothness of the editing, something I've found that makes a big difference is actually what video files did you capture? So the format of the video file that you've imported into your editing software, and the like frame rate, the resolution, those kinds of things. Obviously, if you move it down to if you were at 1080, if you move it down to 720, you're going to have a much better time. I record in 1080p, but in order to get kind of smooth results, I only record at 30 FPS. Shock horror, I know, but I think Minecraft's a game that can kind of handle it. You don't necessarily need 60 FPS for Minecraft of all things, but that's the compromise I had to make. Yes, James, how you doing, man? Big up Dank, big up Finberg. So yeah, I think like that's one thing, Defenders, I would say is like experiment with the raw footage that you're capturing. The different formats there will help. And even if you definitely want 1080p, you definitely want 60 FPS, I think there's still certain video formats that are more compressed than others that maybe your computer will find easier and harder to scrub through. Yeah, you don't have fast moving pictures, so that's it. So some video formats are completely lossless. If you record in 1080p 60 FPS with a format that like is completely uncompressed, that file's going to be massive. Whereas if your images are quite still and you add some compression algorithms in, then that file size is going to drop like really, really quickly. So yeah, all food for thought. I don't claim to be an expert, but those are some of the things that I have messed around with and had some successes with. But I mean, you know, if you don't have the same issue as I did with VideoPad, I think VideoPad's pretty good. Version 4 was definitely not as good as version 8, and when I'm trapped in version 4, I do get very frustrated. But if you just have a fresh install of version 8, you're going to be having a great time. But it is 30 quid, like I say, so if what you guys are using is free, then you probably want to stick with that. Come on, load in. Come on now, world. Thank you. So, let's find some iron here. Nice big chunk of exposed stuff. Okay, yeah, look, we've got a little connection here we can make. So yeah, let's go across there. Oh, that's bauxite. I'm not that interested in bauxite, to be honest. Yeah, let's head this way and link these guys up and then jump through the middle. Yeah, it took me ages as well to configure my my setup for like smooth editing and like to get sort of end results that I was happy with. I took the compromise to have to only record 30 FPS, which I don't want to be the standard. Like we need to get up to 60 at some point. I need to work out what components on my computer need an upgrade. I think for me it's my motherboard. I've got 16 gig of RAM. I have a pretty nice graphics card. I have like a terabyte SSD with the operating system on. All of those are components I've upgraded over the last 10 years of having this desktop. And the one thing that's never had an upgrade is the motherboard. And the processor. The processor. These are the things I need to upgrade. I think the motherboard you really just need to upgrade as a... I'm so scared of those things. Although if there's no one there, I do want the banners. Now that you mention it. Somebody just spawned there. He's going to one-hit kill me. Oh no, it's a deer. It was a deer. That's fine then. Oh, I didn't pick up the banners. Stupid banners. Give me my banners back. Thank you. Okay, run, 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 run. So I didn't bring any... Oh, I know what I can do. I didn't bring any sort of backpacks or anything like that with me. There we go. And then we can put that on our back. Right, cool. Wow, yeah, re-rendering everything. that would take so long. Yeah, that's the main thing that annoys me about version 4 of VideoPad when I'm trapped in that as well. Like yesterday I was posting on Discord, like, we're going to have the new episode out in 90 minutes. And then it took over 2 hours to like render the final output, whereas normally VideoPad 8 would take half an hour to render the final output. So, yeah. You get loads of, like, such a variety of different results depending on the finer points. Yes, Joe Hansen. Good morning to you too. Come on then, let's be having you. So funny how many live streams have just been me running around looking for iron. Quite a few. Luckily today we don't need to grab that much. If we can just get 3 more stacks of normal, I'll be happy with that. Dolomite is such a pretty block. What we got here? Not a lot of interesting looking stuff. So let's keep heading north up this way. We're getting some new territory. Let's check this ravine. I guess I could be doing some pro pick. Just throwing the pro pick around a little bit on the floor, but meh. Kind of your odds are pretty poor, I think, doing that. Generally. Have to re-listen to your videos while editing. What do you mean? Yeah, I listen to them. So when I do my editing, here's my editing process. Basically, I record segments. I don't record everything that I do when I'm making a new episode. I tend to... Oh, look, Douglas fir. Nice. I tend to sort of maybe play for about 4 hours for each half-an-hour episode. Maybe 3 or 4 hours. And of that 3 or 4 hours, I probably record between 1/4 and 1/2 of it. So usually I end up with about 1.5 hours worth of footage. Sometimes it's close to an hour, sometimes it's close to 2 hours. I should try and record less so that I'm editing less, and I aim to only record an hour, and then you've just got to cut out the boring half. And so what I do then is I line up all those clips, and unless there's like a montage or some other set piece I'm working on, there's a bear there, I pretty much just I just watch the whole thing, and like as I'm watching it, anything that I think is boring or slow I just cut out. So if I'm talking about something, I'm like, and I think that's, I think it might be, looking it up in NEI, and I'm like, yeah, it's that item there. Then I just cut all the umming and ahhing out and just go straight to the main bit. Yes, 99, welcome. How are you, bro? So yeah, so I do, like, basically, it takes me at least as long as the amount of footage I recorded from an episode to record that episode. Let's say I've got an hour and a half worth of footage to edit down into half an hour. It will take me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to edit that, because I basically just watch it all back, cutting out the stuff as and when I think it needs cutting. And that's why I often end up then with these episodes that are too long. Like, yesterday's episode was like 36, 37 minutes, because by the time I've cut everything out that I think is boring, all the stuff I've left in is taking up more than half an hour, and so just like, it's fine. But I just need to be more disciplined. But that's basically my process. Is that what you meant by listen? What I don't do is, once I've rendered it, once I've bounced, like, I only go through the whole thing once, and then I just bounce it, and then I upload it straight to YouTube. So I don't, like, watch it back before I upload it. I don't watch back the final edited thing. I just edit as I go, and then just fucking go. So if there's like a mistake in the middle of the edit that I don't realize at the time, then I don't get a chance to see that. But nothing serious has happened of that nature yet. But I guess it's bound to. There'll come a day when there'll be a bit in an episode where I'm like, and as you just saw, and it turns out that actually that's something I cut out and nobody saw it. It's like, it's a mathematical certainty that it will happen one day. It's just about when. Listening at 2 times speed is a good experiment. Yeah, that could be quite a good thing for me to try and do. I've never done that, but that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I tend to, after like a couple of hours, like usually when I upload a new video to YouTube, like, oh hello Lemonite. Usually after I've uploaded a new video, later that evening I might watch it, like just as I'm falling to sleep or something, just to check that it's all good. Okay, so there's a lot of lemonite on the floor here, so that's good. In fact, let's sort ourselves out a little bit here. Some more crap here. We can go. Put those away. Yeah, fine. That'll do for now. Okay, what have we got here then? Medium. Traces. Medium. Small. Medium. Large. Traces. But this thing doesn't know whether it's coming or going. Can we just get like a very large? Small. Oh, it's because there's lignite. I keep getting confused by looking at the lignite readings. Very large limonite, but under here. Okay. Traces of limonite there. Going to very large there. That's madness. Okay, so large there and very large there. So I'm going to mark right here. And let's see if we go in this direction. Problem is, when you've got uneven terrain like this, it's kind of not a fair test. So large, medium, small traces. Medium. If we come down this way, no. Okay. Yeah, I think editing is very time consuming. I tend to spend... Wow, yeah, tape editing must be a mad one. I tend to spend probably twice as much time playing as I do editing any given episode. But it depends, because some episodes are really edit heavy, and actually the playing doesn't take very much time. We're still getting very large here. I would like to do some proper triangulation here, because it does save a lot of time, I think. Then again, this was supposed to just be a quick little mining trip, just to grab a few pieces of something. We're going to be out here for ages. The montages, if there's an episode with a big montage in it, those take a little bit more time. Because for a montage, I might be editing, say, 20 minutes of footage into 2 minutes. Because I do a lot of sped up stuff as well, so yeah, you kind of have to bear all that in mind as well. Any lemonite at all? Medium lemonite. Very large lemonite there. So we must be coming towards the end of the limits here. Traces of lemonite there. Large sample of lemonite. Very large. Okay, so let's mark that there. Right. Right, there's our limit. Okay. So I think then we come into the middle of here and then we calculate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So like 13. 13 right there. And then let's go this way first, I guess. This is kind of long. Rah, this is just a lot of shoveling. I mean, I guess we can sift all of this gravel as well. Might have a little sifting session tonight. But yeah, look out. This evening I'll be uploading episode 1 of Terraria anyway, and I'm pretty excited for this series. It's going to be so much fun. I just want to make pengest builds. And just get all the cool weapons, kill all the bosses. You know the drill. All of the things. Let's take the gravel. Don't know if we want to take all of this dirt necessarily. Maybe we do. Yoink, 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 yoink. I think I might throw the dirt away. Go over here. It's probably a fine place to throw it. Let's have a bit more gravel. Okay, good. Right, what we got here then? Oh, still got a bit more digging to do. Just a wee bit. Oh, baby, baby, it's a rich one. Okay, sick. Meh. Well, just in time. Let's be having you then. Do we want? Let's do our triangulation anyway. Right. Let's take this row off here. I think that should be. Yep, we're level pegging. So very large limonite, very large limonite, very large limonite, medium limonite. Traces, small, very large, large. Right, so very large to large is like here. Yoink. So let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 11. Okay, so that's the middle ground. This spot right here. Oh, look at this, guys. And with a load of coal here. I'm going to mark this spot. Not like that, I'm not. Rich limonite and coal. Bright yellow. Let's not forget that one. And you know what? For the coal, I should come back with fortune. Shit, we need to not do loads of those around here. Ah! Well, mission accomplished. Hammer time on the gravel. You know what? The hammer won't work on the gravel, mate. We need the broad shovel thing instead. That could be a good thing for the next episode, actually. So I'm going to eat some cold noodles that I have next to me. I'll try and chew away from the mic. Yeah, I think we need that Tinker's tool that's like the broad gravel. No, what's it called? The broad shovel type thing. I can't remember what it's called. Let me show you. I think the lumber axe is the one for the... This thing. Excavator. That's what we need. Excavator. Yeah. You got it. You guys knew already. But yeah. Let's just grab what we need here today. We'll come back here to mine a load out at a later date, I think. But for now already, I mean, how much of this are we going to need? Who knows? Also, being in Dolomite's nice, because I love Dolomite. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? So, it's good stuff to have. Is that... Excuse me. Can't see anything. There we go. Oh, these zombies are so annoying. Oh, that didn't help our cause for getting out at all. Oh, cocky. Let go of shift at just the wrong time. Or control at just the wrong time. No, I did it again. Impatience. Hey, this would be an amazing spot for explosives. What's the time? It's only 2:30, guys. We have about an hour and a half, 2 hours of this stream left. Should we do it? Should we go home? Should we make as many... Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I thought we were close. I mean, we might be close if we jump in a boat. I was just thinking to go to the lava to pick up more sulfur. The sulfur is going to be our limiting factor. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, the barrel was on my back. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought the barrel was still up there. Okay. Oh, the barrel's full anyway. So we need a bin. Okay. That's not our bin. Oh, it can be our bin for now. Right. This is gonna be cool. What we'll just need to do is probably make an excavator, come back, like shovel up all of the gravel and dirt that could fall onto it. So it's a nice open space, and then just like blow the crap out of it with a massive barrel. Yeah, there's so much here. Okay, we've got enough iron to do what we want to do back at home anyway. So I think that's the main thing. So let's seal this. And let's head home. And then we'll assess our... Oh. Okay, well, maybe we just get one more stack then. While we're here. Oops. Oh, that was close. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And he's off. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, we marked it, didn't we? I think. Yeah, we marked it. We are good to go. I need a little sleep. I need some sleep. Okay. Right. Journey mapper. Home. Right, and we can switch that guy off. Okay, just a cool 2,500 blocks. Jump. Ah! Are we all out of food? We are. As long as we've got water, though, we'll be travelling fast. So, I think that's the main thing. Does seem like this is bear country, so we need to be on the lookout for bears, I think. So yeah, I guess there's two choices for the rest of the stream. We could either use the iron that we've got to try and get the arc furnace going at home, or we could make some gunpowder barrels and come back to that area and just try and like try and grab a load more iron from explosives. I'm kind of tempted just to do the arc furnace stuff, and maybe we could come back because we did the last gunpowder barrel stuff on a live stream, so maybe it would be good to. I mean, I did put the clip into an episode, but maybe it'd be good to actually do the next proper gunpowder barreling in an edited episode instead, and do some fun and games with the arc furnace right now. I don't know. I'm starting to get the long journey stutters, so we're gonna have to log, I think. Noodles. Okay, great minds think alike. Everyone's on the arc furnace thing. Yeah, it's in the name of the stream, so we kind of need to deliver, don't we? Okay, settled. Because I mean, we might find that we don't have enough iron. We have to come back out for some more anyway. But I think for what we're planning to do with it, I think we now have enough iron. Yeah, high voltage time. Whoa, that node looks absolutely crazy. I don't want to get too close to it because I understand some of these nodes can kill us. Does anybody want to tell me a little bit about this node? It's like some kind of wormhole. Should I see what elements does it have? If it kills me, I'm going to be switching. I feel like this might be one of these famously hungry ones. It has life and death. Throw an item like a block near it. Maybe I need to throw it a bit even nearer. The nodes that kill are hungry nodes. Black holes, okay. So this one isn't going to kill us, it's just a weirdo. Looks very cool. Anyway. Onwards. So yeah, that limonite and lignite area is great because coal is something we will still always need to mine. Arguably, because we can use fortune on it, it's not the ideal thing to gunpowder barrel, but blowing stuff up is too much fun, isn't it? We have to. You'll know it when you see it. Okay, good. Oh no, snagged. I was hoping I could just weave my way through those two leaves there. Alas. Find them at the center of craters. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I think we're going to notice if it's a hungry node then before it ends up eating us all up. Hang on. Oh, that's the beginning of the church there. Yeah, okay, fine. We're actually going to come past our original little house, aren't we? The little hut that we made, I think. Early doors. They only eat when the chunk is loaded. Okay. So it's possible that you like run into a new chunk and it hasn't really had much to eat yet. And it's still kind of disguised. That's interesting. Some more limonite there on the floor. Yeah, so that... Ouch. I think this is where we had that fight with the bear. Wow. You guys, look at that. What blocks are these? Fibrous... Oh! Tainted creeper. I'm pretty sure this is where we got into a fight with the bear that time. Where it snuck up behind us and did us in. What do you drop? Oh wait, you know what? I've picked up things like that before and then they end up hurting us and killing us and stuff. Let's just not mess with that crap. Let's just not mess with it at all. Okay. What just happened? I just accidentally pressed shift. So I was trying to focus on my noodles. Tainted love. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a banger, that song. Classic. Yeah, that cave did look cool, didn't it? That's the kind of place that once we get all Thorncrafty and we know all our stuff and got all our magic sorted, we should go live in a cave like that with all the tainted creepers. Tainted creeper orgy. Anyway. Whoop. There we are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ba-bam-bam. Great name for a band. Tank can eat chests full. Wow. Yeah, we don't want to make a base there. What we should do is we should create a recording studio there. But like I mean like a video, like a film studio. So it'll be like a set. So in that cave we'll put some like lights maybe, and in fact it'll probably destroy the lights. But we'll just make it so that it's a place that we can go to like record segments of episodes, so we can just stand there and be like, welcome. Welcome to Terrafirmacraft, with just a cool background. And then it just cuts and we're back at the base doing our normal stuff. Like what's the professional TV word I'm thinking for? Links. Yeah, we go there to record our links. So like after the first like third of the episode where we finish first bits, and it will cut back to me standing in there. It's like, hope you enjoyed the montage. Now, what do we do for the next bit of the episode? Well, we did this, this, and this, and then it cuts to that. Yeah, like a presenter's desk. You should have a little desk there. Little DankNStein logo on the wall, but in the background. Okay, we're home, guys. And we're hungry. Home and hungry. Oh yeah, our sugarcane might be finished. Nearly. So once that's all finished, we're going to look into it if it's possible to make speed potions out of it. If not, that's one where we might add a recipe ourselves. If we can't convert TFC sugar into vanilla sugar, so we can't make the potions, then we'll do that ourselves, I think. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm still gliding around. So confusing. Right. Yoink. Tainted Productions, yeah. Have a safe zone. Interesting. That is interesting. Right, let's eat the raspberries. It's a little summer's day treat, a summer's night treat. And then let's chuck all of our lovely limonite in here. Tiny bit of coal. I think the dolomite we can use to make flux, so let's do that because we need a little top up there. Okay. Take this off our back. Where should we put our two new banners? Kind of put them everywhere already, haven't we? Down there, maybe? And one more somewhere interesting. How about down here? Okay, cool. Right, let's get rid of that. How are these guys? Are they all cooked? 29 ingots, beautiful. 3 there, and 2 here. Oh yeah, the squeezer. You know what, bruv? I think you're right. The squeezer just looks terrible, doesn't it? Let's take, because both of those 2 spots weren't ideal. I don't really want them down here. Excuse me. Can I just... Thank you. That went through the ceiling again. It's these planks. They're terrible. Hup. Where do you think it ended up? Back here. No, we might have lost it. That's annoying. We can get these. What's left? 4 nuggets. Screw it. I think it could be underneath here. Or it could be up here somewhere. Oh, there's like just a spare one there anyway. There it is. Okay, cool. And you know what? Of all the places that we did put it, I think over here was quite nice. So let's do that. Because we've been putting it on the basalt stuff, haven't we? So it kind of makes sense. Right, so iron. Good. Now, we want kinetic dynamos. We want 2 of these guys. So we need to make a load more low voltage coil, which means we need a load of copper sheets. So we need 4 of those. So we need to run that recipe 4 times. There's only 3 there. Yes, we need to run it 4 times. So we need our bolt cutters. And we need 2 sheets per time. So we need 8 sheets, which means 16 ingots of copper. To kick us off here. Hup! There we go. Safety in the workplace. Yeah, it's true. We've also covered the vent. So the thing's probably going to overheat quite nicely. We need our blue hammer, I think. Is it the blue one? Blue hammer for doubles and sheets. Perfect. Do that. Drop that in there. Drop those in there. We moved all this stuff over here already. I think we should have loads of sand. We can continue that game. Nice. We got a bit more saltpeter there as well. So probably easier to do this when our inventory is less full. Okay, just do that for now. I'm going to leave that top row in there because we're going to add that top row in to make more sandstone. As for the saltpeter, let's go and see what our gunpowder chest is saying right now in terms of planning ahead for gunpowder barrel production here. Yeah, so sulfur's the thing that we're slightly short on there. I think we've got more than enough charcoal, don't we? Yeah, we've got tons of charcoal. We're going to have even more of it. I wonder, have either of these 2 things stopped? They're not clogged up, are they? No. How much is left in there? Not much there. Still tons of wood to process there. Yeah, cool. Everything is looking good. And these doubles should have finished by now. They've probably finished long ago. We need treated wood sticks. These fucking trees that keep growing in the middle of my fruit trees drive me insane. You know what I think we're going to have to do? We're going to have to come through in this the fruit tree garden here. And we're going to have to just destroy all the blocks that don't have the thing on so that we stop these sapling spawns. So annoying. Yeah, health and safety is a thing that means nothing to DankNStein, apparently. Okay. And then is it redstone? I think it needs redstone too. Yeah, okay. Oh well, I've come all the way over here now. I didn't get the sticks either, did I? I just went down there, got distracted, had a moan about trees. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, like bricks. Like a nice, I don't know, who knows? Basically, we're going to have to decide, because there's going to come a point when we come to building our golden palace over on that side of the gardens, overlooking the workshop. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, I think you're right. I think some kind of Gravel, maybe. Could look nice. Chert gravel, perhaps. That nice, like the reddy, orangey gravel could look really good. Redstone. Okay. Sub-items don't have damaged states. Tell me about it. 2 of those. Makes 2 of those. Now. Let's be having ya. We need some platinum sheets. Let's just make a couple for now. In fact, yeah, a couple should be enough. Yeah, like 4 ingots worth. Yeah, trust me, this palace is going to be amazing. We're going to build it out of solid gold. Wait, can we make golden bricks? Yeah, you see what I mean? Like these. Is that just like a chiseled block of gold? It is. Yeah, like these. That's the exact thing we want to build our castle out of, and maybe occasionally those. It's gonna be so cool. And then we can, yeah, I mean all of these different chiseled bits of gold, right? Oh wow. Exciting. Yeah, we could also chop them all down and make, like that's another idea I've been having, is chop them all down and make rows of them so that the gardens are really kind of like elegant. Put a big fountain in the middle of the gardens, maybe fruit trees all around, big pathway leading up to the palace on the other side there, over there in the view. Like that's gonna be awesome, isn't it? Okay, anyway. These guys need to go in there. Let's go back to HV in here. So the high voltage transformer. I don't think we need one of those for what we're trying to do, because we're not converting it downwards or anything. The wire connectors, I think we're going to need a few of those, and we're going to need more hardened clay. That's interesting. I don't think we have that much of it. We're going to need at least sort of 12 pieces of that stuff to make at least 2 connectors. And then the relays are the ones that sit in the middle. Yeah, so probably 2 connectors is all we need, but then we'll need one go at this recipe, insulating glass. Yeah, so we need to make some iron dust, okay. Wait, can we make the iron dust in the crusher? No, interesting. Tilled peat, that's it. That's a very interesting idea, bruv. Any glass looks like it works there, that's good. Oh, rah. It is hot in this room. Need to open the window. Ooh. Okay. Yoink. You know what's annoying me? Having all of this dolomite stuff on me. Be gone. Be gone, long one. Are these all just full of water? That one's full of waste. Just put some sticks in there. Okay, so we need to get 4 of these blocks. So we need our green dye, which is fine. We've got a couple of pieces of that. We need a couple of pieces of glass. Bang, bang. Oh, wait. Damn, look, we had all that iron dust in there already. Okay, never mind. We haven't got any glass. I think we can make glass in the sag mill, can't we? Wait, maybe not. Am I being dumb? We can make it in the arc furnace. Ironic. Smelt it down in the vanilla. That's interesting. Let's smelt it down in our vanilla furnace. Because it's just less effort than having to... There we go, 31 pieces should be plenty. Let's take those sticks back in that case. I think using the vanilla furnace for this is just the least hassle. Beautiful. Otherwise, I think we're good to go, right? Cool. It does just let us use normal glass. Thought. Okay, amazing. We've only got 4 pieces of that. We need at least 12, so we need to make at least 8 more. Ah, we can smelt that in our normal. Interesting. That's easy enough to make. We have plenty of clay. Don't know if we've got... we don't. Okay. Get our knife out. This is literally just, wait. Just the exact amount we need, no more, no less. Should be fine. Hup. Hup. Cheeky stretch. I'm nervous that this isn't enough wires, but we've got loads of relays. Let's make some more wires now while we wait for the clay. Hup. Right, in you go. How are these guys doing? Half done, nice. We can chuck the rest of the sand back in there. Yes, Marco, how you doing? You're just in time for us to start doing the really exciting stuff. We've done the resource gathering. We've dug ourselves some 2 new frames, look, for 2 more water wheels down there. They're like ready and raring to go. And we're about to start making this guy work. So you've literally arrived. Oh yeah, and look, and we've got an extra one of these guys. We went out and grabbed a bit more iron. So yeah, perfect timing, mate. What a good time to join. Chuck those back in there. I might actually set up that it might be worth going to the dungeon and looking for a few more vanilla furnaces. I don't think we can craft them. I think we can only find them in dungeons. Yeah. So we should totally try and find a couple more vanilla furnaces, and with a load of hoppers make like a array, maybe 4 of them, for moments like this where we need to make clay or where we need to make vanilla glass and stuff like that. And something that feeds all of our sticks into those. That'd be a nice project for a rainy day. Okay, so grab these. What did we say this recipe was? I can't remember what we're supposed to do. Oh, fine. So we need some more platinum. Huh. Wires go a long distance, do they? Yeah. Okay. Well, you can't have too much of a good thing, except that you totally can. You can have too much of anything. Doesn't matter how good the thing is. If you have too much of it, by definition, you have too much. And therefore, it's more than is desirable. You can't have too much of a good thing. Yes, you can. Skullman. Yes, you're right. The alloy smelter. Furnace mode. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So in theory we should just be able to do this. So, am I right in saying then that, like, if we're looking at, like, glass, for example, and we come in here and we see, oh, look, smelting, yes. But we don't actually see the alloy smelter here. Is that because any recipes that work in the furnace, they just automatically work here? Except, look, it gives us an Ender IO variety. It is actually subtly different. Very interesting. Can we can convert it immediately. That's very interesting. Can this convert straight back? No, it can't. Okay. Well, it just gets more and more interesting by the second. Let's throw this guy away over there. And let's throw away all our spare glass. And it does 3 at once. Yeah, it totally did do 3 at once. Nevertheless, it runs off RF and we can run the other one off sticks. But yeah, I mean, it does seem a little bit pointless. Okay, so there's our spare glass. Got some Ender IO glass. Got a spare fluid tank there. Terramisk. I don't know why we've put our iron dust in there. Anyway, we'll leave it in there for now. I'm not really sure why. Okay, so what we need now is we need to get these guys on our bar. Alright, have I got literally no food on me? We're not hurting on power, that's true. But we will be. Once the arc furnace is going, I think we will be. But who knows? That's why I'm trying to like keep things separate. So the arc furnace is going to have its own 2 water wheels here. What do we want? Fruit? Still fruit looks like a good bet. Some rotten cherries. Keep all the berries in check. Keep the apples looking nice. Bananas looking a bit pathetic. Plums. Okay, good. Just do a little bit of that every time we come in. I tend to just cut the mold off the section that I'm eating from. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right, Skullman. You're definitely right. We may as well just use that alloy smelter in those cases. No, we don't need sleep. Need some water though. Do we have any? Some beer. I think there's water over here, isn't there? Nice. Nice. Okay, so we need to kind of think a little bit about what we're doing down this way. I think we... Yeah, I think we do this here. Ow. Okay. Perfect. Can I remember how this works? I think it's there. I think that's the middle. Because I think then you have 3 to that end, 3 to that end, 3 to that end. We get rid of those, the water flows across the top. Yeah, I think that's our middle. And then, because we've done that, down the one below, we should be able to now bring this down. Yep, we can. And again, the middle is there. 3, 3, 3, 3 from every edge. Perfect. Perfect. Huh. Let's put a light over here. Nice. My plan is... I know what my plan is. I know exactly what my plan is. Fam. But we need... this guy. It's going to be annoying. Actually, it's going to be annoying. I think we put this one here. As silly as that might seem, I don't think that's silly. I think that's cool. Potentially cool. Potentially silly. Like, for now, let's just get it working. Yeah, something like that doesn't look awful. And then let's just get these guys working first before we start getting ahead of ourselves here. we need to make it down to the next hole, but also the kinetic dynamos go in there. Engineer's hammer isn't on us, it is on us. Which I think turns them round. I think we want it facing that way, yeah. Because that's like its middle, those are the edges, and that's its backside. We want its backside facing this way. Now we want to get down to the next spot. We could put both together, but I tell you why I don't want to put both together, because I just want to keep, at least for now, while we're doing our analysis of the situation, I want the arc furnace to actually be on a completely separate power grid. We got lucky. That was so dumb. Yeah, I want the arc furnace on its own power grid so that we can analyze the consumption independently. Right, here we go. And then connector. We're going to need one more of these guys. I think we're going to need one more. God damn. Oh, god damn. Okay. Damn it. Well, if we connect these two now, then we don't need to come back down here, at least. Right? So we get our high voltage coil here. Didn't we make another batch of that? No, we didn't make it yet. Then we need to get up there somehow. Which I think we can just do with a strategically placed block here. Or not. Okay. Those guys are doing their thing. And then, yeah, and then that should be able to link up without interfering with what's above it onto the back end of that thing there. I hope. Hold on, we're going to need two more of these guys then, because the relays only sit in between. But we probably need a connector. We'll need two connectors on the No, we should probably get away with one connector on the power bank, and it can be used as an in and an out, right? Yeah, I mean, if I knew more about real life electronics, I think I would find all of this quite a lot easier. So we need to make this rest. We need another 12 of these guys, I think, at least. So we need to go and cut down thatch quickly. So, thank you. Yeah, I can foresee us potentially using up these cables here. So, where's our knife? Here it is. Ah. So in order to make 12, what did we get? We picked up 32 last time and that made us 8. So we need like 48. Perfect. Again, I've forgotten which way around it goes, and I'm almost certain I've guessed the wrong way. Yep, I have. Right, yeah. If I just put it into furnace only, it doesn't work. It doesn't want to take it. Combine mode. It doesn't want to take it. Interesting. So the glass recipe works. The glass one's transferable. This clay one, not so much. That is interesting. So there is a need for us to do some sort of a furnace, like vanilla furnace array situation. We need 6 pieces of platinum. We're getting through the platinum, aren't we? I thought the platinum was completely useless. No, sir. I think we're done with all this iron. I think we can put it down. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic compared to what we had yesterday. Pretty funny. Oh, I know another little side project that we need to just get on, and it'd be fun to do the enchants. Let's make a new diamond hammer. Spend a bit of blue steel. Hey, big spender. Bow, 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 bow. Make a little hammer with me. Yeah, it's so true, isn't it? Just give me a minute. I'll spend that 18 iron in just a moment. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Hurry up. Come on, faster. A watched furnace never bakes. Right, here we go. So I'm hoping this is going to be enough now, because we want one connector on this guy, and I guess it makes sense for it to be on its back. Potentially. And we will go grab that. Come down here. Connect to there. Why not? Is it too far? Yeah, it may well be too far. Why can't I just put this guy on against the wall? You can't just place these things where you like. Oh. Ain't that a conundrum? Okay, I have one idea. Well, I have several. But I have one idea that relates to this. You can't get from a generator to another generator. Oh really? I can't like send the power through. Will it let me connect the two generators together? It's like that's the part it's letting me do. It's just not letting me go from that generator to the battery. Two generators are already connected. Yeah. So why can't I connect from one of those into the battery then? Actually, let's keep all of these on us. Okay. Well, let's get back down there anyway. See what we can do. Hup. Yeah. Like, if I just go Like here with this guy. I know that's not going to work. Oh yeah, it might work. Then we can put this relay on top, right? Except I need to be like up there or something. Oh, that's annoying. And I'm hungry. Oh, everything. I think it might just be distance. My theory is that from there up to there is too far. I think that's all. And hopefully just this little, just putting this guy here will make that difference for us. In fact, it's still a bit of a stupid place to put it, I think. I think we can be less stupid. Yes, Ethan. How you doing, bro? Yeah, we could try connecting them in different orders and stuff, because this stuff has been pretty glitchy already. But what I want to do is put a block there. Put this guy on top of that. I think that's nice. Then I don't understand how these relays work. Where are you supposed to put the wire relays then? How long have I been streaming? We are sitting at 2 hours and 48 minutes right now. Yeah, okay. Let's isolate some of these questions that we have then. Like, if we destroy this. In fact, we can just leave that there where it is for now. But if we go... Hold on. Shouldn't we have 3 of these right now, not 2? Oh no, I already put one in the back of that. Yeah, fine, okay. So if we were to go like this, get our wire out, link from there, upstairs we go. Whoop. It connected. So maybe it's an order thing. Like if we now try and connect this down to there. You can't attach the wire here. One of the connection points is invalid. Okay. So maybe we just do need to connect them both separately. I'm being dumb anyway though, right? Because we don't need any of this high voltage stuff. Here. Yeah, so this, I'm being dumb anyway. Which is not unusual. So let's start again here. Right. We've got a nice clean start. That's there. We've got, those won't. Oh, because that's got a active link on it. If we drop it on the floor, does it lose that and stack again? No. How do I get rid of the active link that this thing has? Is that the problem? Okay, now they stack fine. So let's think a bit more intelligently about this. What we want is we want to have high voltage coming out of here. You don't even need it there. Oh god. How have I only got 2? Where did the one I just break end up? Yeah, I need more ladders here. Yeah, it's true. I've set up ladders down in the bottom bit, but not this middle bit, which is what I'm using the most. I've lost one of those high voltage connectors there. Somehow. Where did it go, motherfucker? I mean, I guess it's not the most expensive thing in the world, but whatever. I don't understand how these relays work either. It won't let me put the relays anywhere. One's on the capacitor. I thought I made 4. I made 2 batches of 2, right? This is this recipe. Yeah, I made the first 12 and then I made the next 12. I did it just now. Whatever. Okay, we need another low voltage connector. I think they're pretty cheap, aren't they? Oh, they're cheap, but we need one more piece of hardened clay. I think 3 pieces of thatch. Okay. Relays only attach upside down on the ceiling. Mind blowing. Okay. Well, we can do that, I suppose. Put them on the ceiling. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's probably hiding underneath some sort of ghostly block, isn't it? I'm hungry. And thirsty too. Drink. I really don't want to have to admit defeat here. We need to get this arc furnace doing something by the end of this stream. We've got about an hour's left, guys. I think an hour should be plenty of time, right? We should be able to do this. If I don't die of fall damage first. Wait, how am I going mad? I thought I took the one I already had out of the chest. Maybe I didn't. I didn't. And the cable, okay. So 3 pieces of low voltage should be enough here. And it is fair to say that I am using 1 for in and 1 for out there. So maybe that's what I need to do here as well. We need to grab these. See, will it let us put one there? It does let us put it there, so I don't think the missing piece is there. It might have just... God's sake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's annoying. I was going to give that an enchant and I just died with 27 levels. Oh, whoops. We'll get most of them back here. Not most of them, but we get a few of them back. Very good, very good. Waypoints, remove the death. Okay, we have all our stuff. Oh yeah, the nutrition's nice and reset, yeah. Yeah, that's why my total HP's gone up massively. So what I was going to do is say maybe the missing coil thing has fallen into one of these like chambers through a wall. I think that might be quite likely. So, okay, so while we're down here, let's test if the low frequency ones will do what we want them to do. Low voltage, whatever. That connects to that, no problem. Doesn't have beef with it. And then if we try to connect from there up to that one, what happens? Yes, Michael, how you doing, bruv? Welcome. Better late than never, and you're catching probably the most exciting bit, because once we get this running, this is going to be awesome. Look, oh, so the low frequency ones work like that. They have no problems. Very, very interesting. Okay, so that's fine. It's doing its thing. I'm happy with it. Can we get some wood to get our crafting grids back and things? Because we're in bad shape. I also want to eat something. Yes, Dragon Ball Master Z. Hello to Lithuania. Thank you for joining us. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. People all over the world getting dank. Makes me so happy. Right. Now. The next stage of the process is get the water wheels going and start getting charge into the capacitor. If we can get into the capacitor... Oh, Michael, no, it's all full damage, mate. It's because I've been messing around here. I mean, yeah, enough said. Self-inflicted full damage issues. Yes, that's all it's going to take is one skeleton to walk past with one arrow rather than I'm done. I'm spent. Right. Okay. Deal with you later. And you. Cool. So yeah, I think the next thing is to just try and get this thing filling up with power. And so we want to probably test the bottom one first. If we can get... Oh, we can't really do that because we need to bring the water down piece by piece. Okay, fine. Well, let's go. So we put those all in there. It's very nice. Did I just throw that? It's kind of tricky to get out of, but we did it. And can we get up onto those? Yeah. And then we just destroy those blocks there to let the water in. except it doesn't come. So I had issues with this before. Then they start turning backwards very slowly. They get confused about which direction the water's supposed to be flowing. If we do that, yeah, you see, it's going backwards and slowly. So they get confused. So what you need to do is you need to force the water over them by temporarily putting in these 3 blocks here, which force the water forwards like that. It may even be an idea to... Actually, I don't think we need to do that. Oh my god. Still doesn't bring it forwards. Okay, so new plan. Block them up again. Like that. And then these places so excited. Nice. Okay, and then the water comes forwards, but they still don't move. And you think, why aren't they moving? And that's because we still need to remove the other blocks behind. But I don't know how to remove those ones because we can't see them now. Oh, and we're like drowning in there. The thing is that if you don't have those blocks there, like the very first time we tried to open it, the water didn't flow forwards, it flowed backwards. So it's like setting up this optimum motion. Anyway, it is fiddly. It's fiddly, but they're in the right place now. We just need to be able to get in and remove the blocks that are in the middle that are ruining it. Those ones. Which we can't do. Yeah, we need like an access, some sort of access port. But how I did it last time? How did I do it last time? Maybe now that the water's there and it is going in that direction, maybe we can get rid of the wheels. Where would they all go? Where did they all go? I don't want to have lost them. Yeah, see, now I think we can destroy those blocks there and place the wheels back in. But before we do that, we need to find them. We just lost 3 water wheels as well. We keep losing items that we're breaking in this area. It's very weird. Did they go flying out the side or something? See, because now the water's actually in the right places. Oh wow, it's like a little cave back here. Anyway, we can always make more wheels, I suppose. They're not very expensive. So we want to get rid of those blocks there. Which we can't reach. So let's go through. One hit point, you guys. There we go. No, no. Let me out. Hopefully we did just enough to make our gravestone be on the outside of the fuck's sake, man. I think we might have done just enough so that we don't have to destroy all of our progress to get our gravestone back out. I just hope that the gravestone's there. Because everything's been so glitchy at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if there's just no gravestone. No, there's the gravestone. Although all this stuff's going to go flying all over the place. Some stuff went down there. Oh, our water wheels went down here. Oh no, those are just the 3 we had. God damn it! We're still missing some items. Oh no, we're not. There's the ring. I think that's the only thing I thought we were missing. It's pretty funny. I thought that's where the water wheels were. Oh yeah, no, there is. That is the water wheels because we've placed the other 3, and there's our next 3. Okay, yeah, good. So we found them. We found everything. Oh dear. Yeah, I just placed the 3 I had. Yeah, I'm managing to catch up. You guys all knew. Anyway, they're working, and so it's gonna be generating power. We need to get upstairs and see if it's 113. Or 114 or whatever. 111. Slightly less efficient. Does it need to update or something? Why would it be just slightly different? Could it be about elevation or the length of the wires? Oh, it might be the length of the wires. Right? The cables eat a little bit of power as they go. So when you look at this one up here, it gets 114 from the one next to it and 113 from the one below. And then this one's only managing to get 111 all the way up because that's like a full length cable. Yeah, it's the perfect it's the perfect same S pattern. Don't you worry about that. We haven't changed the design at all. It's exactly the same as those. It is just, look, see, there's 114 there. Yeah, I'm right. 114 is coming out, but by the time it's gotten up that cable, it's only 111. So that's fine. That's negligible, and at least we understand why it's disappearing. It's not something glitchy or something we've done wrong. It just is the nature of building these in an array going downwards. And actually, so there's an argument for us having these 4, but then the next ones we build should be here. We don't want to keep going down because we just lose power bringing it back up. We just want to have them as densely packed as we can into this space here. Okay, well that took way longer than I thought. I wasn't expecting it to kill us as well. Let's do it again, but this time let's do it better. So what we want to do is we want to start with these blocks here, and here, and the water wheels in place, and that will mean that when we, and how do we do this so we can get out properly next time? There we go. Yeah, by the time I get to bedrock, I'll have no power left at all. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Now we want to set them free. And the water will all flow over the top, creating the shape that the water wheels will want to see later. And then we get out before it kills us. It actually just gives us damage. It's like the water wheels are just giving us a little bitch slap there. And then we get rid of the water wheels. Here it comes, over the top. 3. And then we come in here and we get rid of those extra blocks, the ones that we don't want there. And then we come out the other side and we place our water wheels. Hopefully we can place them without going inside this time. He's an absolute legend. Now we come up the top here and have a little look, and I think we'll find that we're generating close to 200 now RF per tick. Okay, it's full, so we can't tell. 221. So yeah, that was 111, and we're getting 110 from the one below it. And that thing's, yeah. So that's all right. I mean, this guy generates, if we you just have to trust me. It generates like 114 plus 113, whatever that is, 227, and this one's generating whatever it said, 221. It's fine. It's good. We could arguably switch them round so that this one is the one that supplies power to the smaller machines, and the closer ones that have more power go over to the arc furnace. But for now, I think we're ready to try some high voltage connectors here. And yeah, we maybe want to change this out for one of those capacitor banks that does have 25 million. The level 3 capacitor bank. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely die in any minute. Don't you worry about that. That's going to happen. Let's put a little head there. We need to go get another crafting table as well into our inventory. Okay, the rain stopped. That's relaxing. Perfect. Ender-IO conduits do not lose energy. Fascinating. That's probably in the long run what we want to do then. And we can still use these cables on the surface because they look cool. I don't mind losing the energy for how cool they look around the base. But like as we dig this deeper and deeper and deeper, we just have conduits. Very good. Army NCT, hello, welcome. A new name around these parts, so I'm good to have you about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a high voltage thingy there. Is that a good spot for it? If we can get it up there, if it will stretch that far. Let's see if that looks okay or if it looks stupid. Okay, it looks dumb because it's all tangled. I don't like it. Yeah, that's crap. So we need to find a different spot for it. Yeah, okay. You're right. Power poles. Except we can't put the relays on top of power poles. But we can put our connectors. But we need to use at least one of these connectors round here. Yeah. And then we need... I've spotted this location. That there. That there. That there. Perfect. The other thing I was thinking of is like a little staircase here that then leads up to the top of this thing, so that when we need to replace those, except that's when back when I thought you put them there, but actually you just replace them in the... Never mind, ignore me. It still might look cool though, little staircase around the top. I've been thinking about you, baby. Oh, the cables, okay. No, you can't. The thing, it might be that way in the new versions of IE, but in this it's just that, and I think you can change the arms like that. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to do that. There's a plot twist. Did we just lose one of them? Bruh. This is so glitchy. Oh, I gotta believe you, baby. Okay. I've got an idea. It'll be something anyway. Look, we do this. Still have a little access port there. That's fine. But then from this side here, that should look quite legit. Yeah, that looks fine. And we could even do a little bit more of that kind of thing here. Ugh. Ugh. Fine, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. So what we should do potentially then, from what you're saying, Gustavo, is we should just use our high voltage cable down there instead. Oh, except it didn't let us, did it? Maybe that's one of the limitations of high voltage cabling. So now all the way from there over to there should be a straight shot. We haven't used any of the poles, but I think this is still going to be a decent-ish situation. The cable goes right through the other two. It definitely doesn't look safe. Like, if we were to put one of these here. That could help. But then it just makes this area look even more cluttered. I think I know what I want to do. And I'm afraid, even though these poles do look cool, it doesn't involve them. It involves that location right there. I think that's the way I want to play it. So... Was this thing getting charged? Yeah, it's all like fully charged now. Crazy. I mean, arguably we didn't need to go up to there even, but yeah, that looks better. That's got the right feel to it. Yeah, I think that's cool. Yes, that's another good idea. Just have multiple buffers. Anyway, this thing now, it should be completely operational. It's full of power. So, black steel, you guys. High carbon black steel goes to black steel in the metal press. But it's the high carbon black steel is the stuff that you only get on the anvil, right? So that doesn't work. So that's why then we need to come in here and look at our arc furnace option. Black steel dust, sure. Weak steel, pig iron, and steel, and a bit of flux. That's our recipe. And here's the thing. This black steel is so cheap compared to the normal stuff we'd make, because normally you'd weld your high carbon black steel, or sorry, you'd weld your weak steel to pig iron to make the high carbon black steel, and you'd get 2 ingots converting into 1, whereas here we chuck in another steel and we convert 3 into 3, so it gives us like a 1-for-1 recipe rather than a 2-for-1 recipe. We like get twice as many ingots for each ingot we put in. Problem is we probably don't have enough pig iron to give this a good go. Let's give it a good go. So we let's see how much pig iron we've got. We can always grab more at a later date. 39. Okay, so let's just do 16 ingots as an initial test. Oh, in fact, we can afford 32. Let's do 32. Okay. Then we need 32 steel ingots. Put a chicken on it. So 32. And then we got 32 weak steel there. Amazing. And then we just need 32 flux, right? Okay. Just put those in there for now. Now the question is, I guess the pig iron and the flux, steel go in there, weak steel there. Okay, they're going. It's doing something. It's managing to cope power wise, but how much is it taking from the battery? The battery is holding out. Oh my god, you guys. The battery is holding out. This is nearly finished. Oh, baby. Yeah, boy. So is it fair to say that if we were to put this there and chuck another one, does that increase our speed? Doesn't seem to. Still, look at this. I mean, this is just making black steel for fun. Like, this is so good. And to be honest, I'm fine with the speed as it is. That doesn't seem to make a difference, so we'll take those back for later use. I'm absolutely fine with that speed. We haven't compromised the power that our existing machines are taking because we've built a new array. The new array that we've got seems to be able to handle it, which is amazing. And maybe it can run faster, and maybe if it runs faster we get through less graphite, I guess could be an argument, if that is how it works. Oh, spread the ingots. Oh, snap. I'm with you. Seriously, you geese. This is cool. Oh, wow. At this point, when they're all spread, now it can't handle it. Okay, I see how this works. I mean, but like I say, for making black steel, I mean, we can upgrade things later. Right, so that comes back up. So if we just split it into two, how many different sections can we handle here? Even when two of them are running, no, we can't handle it. So that's fine. So we just need to do one. We just need to do one for now. We'll build so many more water wheels and we'll get this thing running even faster. Yes, and the thermo generator. Yes, Boogly, welcome. We'll definitely look into those. But my God, guys, it works. This is totally badass. Just charge my phone. Now, from what I recall, we can do a similar thing with red and blue steel in here, can't we? Or can we not? Is it literally just for black steel that we've got this thing? So metal press does that similar. Red and blue, we still have to use the traditional methods. Or do we? No, we don't. Amazing. That's amazing. And then we get our weak red steel. And we just chuck that onto the chuck that into the alloy smelter or back into the arc furnace. But again, look, we're getting 1-for-1 ratios here. We are not getting the 2-to-1 welding type relationships. We're getting 1 ingot for 1 ingot. We can also use our alloy smelter, although the alloy smelter does a 2-to-1, so screw that. Arc furnace. So we arc furnace. Yeah, we do that recipe on the arc furnace, and then we do that recipe in the arc furnace, and then we chuck those onto the metal press. This is insane. So we need to add the blue hammer also does red. Does blue? I presume blue steel works exactly the same. Yep, metal press with the blue hammer. Yep, and that we get from this arc furnace recipe, and that one we get from that arc furnace recipe. Yeah, red and blue steel armor. Yeah, you're bang on. Tools and armor. Now this thing's produced quite a bit of slag already. We're just going to grab that. The graphite electrodes seem to be holding out pretty nice. And we've got a lot of black steel here. Oh, I'm going to have a quick celebratory finish of my cold noodles. Oh, baby. So, it's kind of cool as well, the way this thing works. I really like the way it works in terms of us being able to control how much power we consume with it. Interesting that we've built those 2 water wheels. It's only just about enough. Oh, look, here we go. Yeah. So when we're doing 1, we're only just breaking even. By 20 RF per tick, we're breaking even when we're using 1 slot. And it has, how many slots? 12. It has 12 slots. So we need, well, we're getting an extra 20. Okay, let's do the proper maths here. Because the slight remainder means we don't actually need to have another 10 or whatever, you know? So, calculator. We were producing 221, and we got 21. So it means that each slot in the arc furnace uses 200 RF per tick. So we would need, for 12 of them, 2,400 RF per tick. And that would see it running at max speed. Now, what's the maximum of these? 4,000. Yeah, so fine. So this thing, yeah, interesting. Yeah, wind turbine, yeah. Nice one, defenders. Take care. To be honest, I'm about to finish. Like we've done what we needed to do today, and we've done it in style. I think this is pretty awesome. Grab a drink. Yeah, I need a drink. Okay, amazing. Is this finished now? It does look really cool as well, doesn't it? We should try a few more of these recipes quickly now. Yeah, what? A lot of slag. So we can just do everything. Like if we wanted to make a load more blue steel, for example. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll basically in the next episode, the next edited episode of TFC, there'll be a load of this stuff. I'll talk through all the different ins and outs of it, different plans, different mathematical equations that we could entertain here. But yeah, that's so cool. Put the slag in Thermacraft. Oh yeah, we could start scanning some of these items, right? So what I want to do is I want to get up to a nice 30 levels here. That's the first thing. We're gonna put an enchant on our new hammer. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. There we are. The other thing we'll need to do then is we need to go back to the mob farm and we need to just grind out a load of pig iron. Right, so you come with me and you. Let's have this be our slag chest because it's right next to here. Look at all that black steel, baby. Just a cheeky 3 stacks. No problems. Can't put them in there, can we? We'll take it down to the ingot storage. Actually, no, we won't. Let's put it here. Because we're going to be putting it back into the arc furnace probably next episode anyway. You want me to get red and blue steel armor the old-fashioned way? Maybe I should earn it the old-fashioned way. Maybe you're right. Anyway, we've got a nice stack there. The thing is, even if we make the ingots like this, we still have to heat them up and work them on the anvil. If we want, yeah, if we want the actual armor, that's the only option. Right, let's go give this a level 30 enchant, and then we'll call it a night, or a afternoon, or whatever time it is wherever you are. We'll call it a ting. That's what we'll call it. Right. Come on, I'm breaking 3. Motherfucker. Okay, so we'll need to do a little bit of grinding 3 books to get another unbreaking 3 here. Yeah, if you made the arc furnace, you've earned it, right? Exactly. The thing is, what we'll still have to do is we'll still have to make the... Like, we've done a good few batches of red and blue steel the old-fashioned way to get this far. We made our anvil the old-fashioned way. And we're going to have to work the ingots into sheet... Well, we can make the sheets over here. But we're going to have to heat them up and work them into the anvil pieces, into the armor pieces anyway. So, yeah. What was I just going to do? I've got a little bit of black steel there. Yeah, so this needs to change. Next episode, we just need loads more pig iron. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to call it there for right about now. So thanks very much indeed for watching. What a momentous day this is. Truly exciting. That thing's filled right back up already. Those guys are looking okay. 86% integrity for doing 3 stacks of black steel. Not bad. Okay, you want me to deconstruct this slag first? Fine. Is it a particularly good one, is it? It won't. So that's the end of that chapter. Worth a shot, though. Is there really nothing you can do with slag? Do we just need a void pipe? I've got void pipes. Oh, we can make concrete with it. That's it. And concrete we can make blocks out of things. Concrete tiles. We can chisel them up, make some nice blocks. Asphalt. So it's a building block. Okay. Cool. Well, look. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all your tips. As always, we would never have made it this far without your input. That's for sure. But now, I've said this before in this pack when we've turned big corners. I feel like right now, the series has just begun. Because, well, I mean, yeah. There isn't going to be much that takes us a long time to do anymore. We need to push to getting the golems going. To automate our sifting ploy. But I mean, my god, this thing is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. So like, yeah, life begins at 40, they say. In my case, life began at episode 40. Yes, the excavator. The excavator's the next thing, Stephanie. Damn. Yeah, let's do the excavator next. And for the excavator, we absolutely will need to burn diesel and oil and coal and use those kinds of power generation options that are more portable. Gunpowder barrels, yeah. So yeah, awesome. Really awesome. Thank you all. Take care. Subscribe if you haven't. Send a link to your friends. If you know anybody who knows anything about Minecraft, they should be pretty interested to hear about this build. Like, I've been looking on the internet. I can't find anyone else who's managed to do this in single player. I might be the first. So spread the word far and wide. Spread the love. Stay safe. Do stay safe, but I'm just tired of people saying that all the time. But the sentiment is there from me. And yeah, peace. And I'll catch you guys for a cheeky Terraria episode, which will upload in about 2-3 hours, something like that. Probably take me even longer than that. But yeah, peace out. Peace